Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Rad Lab. I am your host, the always controversial Radical. What I like to do here is just kind of show you all results from the previous kill event that took place here just this previous day. But first, I want to show you this, because this happens to be the league that tried to attack me, and apparently their dude thinks he's tough as shit, but in reality, I'm going to show you how fucking stupid this guy really is. But I'll give you guys a second to read this email that I traded back and forth with him, and then we'll get into the attacks, and hopefully they watch this video. But as you can tell, this was a pretty entertaining email back and forth, and this guy, what's funny is he didn't even hit me, so I don't know what he was talking about. But alright, let's get into set attacks, shall we? So the first one I took was from Spartan, which is funny because he lost his whole march hitting me. He does hit pretty good though. I will give him credit there where credit is due. As you can tell, I got 510,000 troops, and I've got a total of over 38,000 beds. Basically, with all my troops being T2s, and for killed T2s, you only get 2 points per troop. That means I have ballpark figure, right around 475,000 troops worth killing. And if you break it down by points, that would only be in the ballpark of like 925,000, 950,000, somewhere in that vicinity. So they wouldn't have even gotten a total of 1,000,000 points from me if they would have zeroed me. But this was the first attack. Definitely got the better of them. And to show you, I'm all T2s. Right there he sent all T4s, and all I have is T2s with like next to no T1s, but whatever. Alright, so going to the second attack, pretty much same result, except this time he wound up killing all troops, and I had no injured. But again, when you break it down by points, I still scored over 200,000 for the hit. I think it was around just doing the numbers real quick here, ballpark figure 240,000, 250,000, maybe 260 would have been what I got, and they're getting under 200,000. The third attack was this one, which again I clearly cleaned him out. And again, he really didn't kill a whole lot. Again, most of my troops went to the beds because I wound up healing everything that was killed the first time. And then also had more traps. So wound up owning that one. The fourth attack, this was actually a little bit better for them. They didn't lose full march. Breaking it down by points, give or take, it's probably closer to being even. Looks like it would have been a little bit in his favor. But then the fifth attack definitely goes more in his favor. But you know what, I'm alright with that by then. I'm looking to drop my T2s anyway because I'm getting ready to start T3s. So in a sense, at this point, he was doing me a favor. He was cleaning out all my extra T2s. And the last attack, he pretty much got everything I had left. Again, this one would have went in his favor. But again, he pretty much did me a favor, cleaning out all my T2s. So, now I can definitely, build more for the T3. But if you break it down points-wise, I wound up scoring 1.2 million total points. And I gave up, ballpark figure, 950,000, maybe a little less. So, in the end, I wound up winning in the points. Even though I got zeroed, trust me, it was well worth it. I was shooting for the points. When I play events, I shoot for the points. That's what it comes down to, is scoring points. The fact they didn't get 1,000,000 points off me, and I wound up getting 1,000,000 off them, that, technically speaking, is a win. And the fact they want to capture my hero, you know what, I don't care. I mean, it's easy to get them back. You can revive them for nothing. You don't really lose much anyway, so you know what, it doesn't matter. I'll get them back. I can either wait like 3 days to get them back, or I can just use a poison and get them back, so I'm not worried about it. So again, this goes to show how stupid some people are in game and how they know very little about the way these games break down. And if you want to break it down by what you lose, you also got to consider power for each troops. The power they would have lost with all that to the power I would have lost. I mean, I was only like 3.5 million total power anyway, and now I'm down to about 1.3. So I mean, I only lost about 2 million power. The power breakdown between T2 and T4 is, I believe, T4s are going to be around double power as T2. So pretty much for me, that's not a big deal. I mean, I build to trap anyway. My builds are designed to lose and get wounded troops, and in return, kill better troops. The fact they're losing T4 to T2, that would kind of put it more in my favor. I'm using much smaller troops that cost a whole lot less to train, and they're losing T4s. So, I don't know what he's trying to gloat about, and clearly, what is also very funny about that, if you look at all the people that attacked me, notice his name is not even in there. He was just a scared little bitch and too afraid to hit me. Yet he was trying to talk all that shit because apparently this racist got zeroed, which is no big deal. It's a fucking war game, bud. Everybody gets zeroed. But yeah, that's how defending and building a good trap can work. But yeah, I just wanted to show that just so some people can get a kick out of that, and just kind of show people how building a good defense is better than just attacking all willy-nilly. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to shoot me up with a message. Otherwise, as always, until next time, peace.